fellow rebels, and we're just going to go through some beginner road tips today, and we're going to have a look at a couple of different scenarios that come up on one of the rides that I went out on, one or two of the rides I went out on. So we're going to come up here and we're going to be looking for a car coming out of what we call Temperance Hall down here in Waterford, and we're going to have a look at careless driving there. Hello Tom, male buddy on the bike there. So as we come up here, I can see through the gap of that building on your left, I can see the car approaching there, so I know it's coming out, and then they just pull across there, not one thought of anybody or anything there, just straight across the road. So we have to always watch out for those, but there's always little indicators like that little building there worth keeping an eye out for, and that'll tell you a car is coming, it'll show you a car is coming, and it might help you brake a bit earlier. In this scenario, what I look out for is obviously the bike and what the car in front is going to do as well. I always like to give a biker or a cyclist more room, you know, so have a look down the road, plenty of room down the road. Make sure I give the cyclist a wide berth as well. And when I'm pulling in, I always think of pulling in far away where it's safe for me to pull in and it's safe for the cyclist and any vehicles in front then as well. So always look out for your cyclists. This scenario then is pedestrians. So pedestrians have a mind of their own, especially now that the summer months are coming in, or the good weather's coming in anyway at least. So we pull out here and we can see a few pedestrians obviously, but look at the guy on the right, he nearly ends up sitting on my back seat. I'm not allowed to have any passengers, but yeah, you know, without a care in the world, you see there's loads of people there, kids and all that kind of stuff, so just keep an eye out for those. And all the entrances there, people will be bombing out on all types of different vehicles and all that kind of stuff, so just keep an eye on pedestrians really. Down through here you can see there's loads of exits and entries here, so keep an eye out for those, give it a good space cushion. And then you can see the car pulling out here. Now I'm a lot closer, and it's not even when they're pulling out, they slow down so much, so they're not giving thought to our bikes. I think in cars they find it hard to judge the speed of bikes or how fast a bike can go from kind of A to Z, you know. So just another thing, just we can only manage ourselves, so another good space cushion needed there. This is one of my absolute pet hates of being on the bike, and you just cannot see around these vans at all. Like I go to the right hand side here, so this is what I do. I try to go to either side to see, can I see the traffic better. I can see it better on the right hand side, and I'm given a nice space cushion there as well. So we keep going down here, and I'm going to play it for a bit longer because it's really key to see. This is something you have to keep your concentration all the way through. So on tight roads like this, like I ended up misjudging this then, because I got fixated with the back of the van and not being able to see anything, so I had to brake harshly there, which was my fault, and I learned from it. So that's what these videos are for. I learn as well, as everybody else can learn as well. So that's the whole purpose of showing this video, and that's why I'm leaving it run a bit longer with vans, because you can see all the way along tight roads. You can't see anything to the right or to the left. You know, you've seen them at the last minute. You can't really see pedestrians either on the left there. No indicator where they're pulling in there, so you're really blinded by these types of vans. Nothing against the van drivers or anything like that, but it's just you can't see anything either side. So we'll have a look down here and over that hill. I struggle with that hill, so I need to learn to take that hill better, because I've gone a bit further over on the road than I should. Again, try not to get fixated with the van. I know we're talking about it here, but just have a look to your sides. Good space cushion. See, I can see a lot more traffic there because I've given it the space, and I'm prepared then for it to slow down. So that's my video. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. Deise Rebel out.